Open voice. You stream. Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Skyrim. Vortex of Doom.
Yeah. Where a dragon was supposed to spawn, but he's still sleeping.
He's snoozing.
What's funny is I think this exact one was bugged the last time I played as well.
Oh no.
So I think that one just bugs out for some reason and never wakes up. Oh, I have an assassin.
Ah.
I'll come. Don't worry, I'll come to you. I'm over here.
He's like, no, don't worry.
My turn. Were you Dark Brotherhood? Because,
If so,
yes,
they gotta get better people.
they were Dark Brotherhood. Man, thanks for the Dark Brotherhood set.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, too.
A free whole Dark Brotherhood set. Okay, so...
I can't wait for Reba to get her Dark Brotherhood set.
Oh, I have 2 Dark Brotherhood notes.
Yeah, the last time we played, I thought.
Yes. Are they both remastered? Yes.
Astrid really wants you dead, but keeps sending really weak people.
Mm-hmm. I believe last time it was an Argonian as well. But you have to kill...
Using your favorite race against you. That bitch.
I'll say, normally the Dark Brotherhood people that get sent to me the most are on Khajiit and, like, elves and stuff.
Yeah, about to say, I normally get Khajiits and elves. They're like, nah, you get the lizard.
Meanwhile, the Dark Brotherhood's head...
The lizard.
Oh, it stopped, finally. You hit a rock there? You rolled so far from your body. Let's see, where was it that I needed to go again? This way? Map. Ah, Riften. No, I didn't want to place a marker.
That's not the town that breaks for you all the time, is it?
No, that's... Oh, it's one of the ones that are, like, out near a beach somewhere. It might be Falkreath. It's not Markarth, because that one's walled in. I feel that it's one of the smaller towns. But I don't think it's this. Because Riften's... Warp there. Oh, I haven't discovered it yet? Why does it look like it has been discovered? Well, never mind that then.
Yes, true that.
I guess I'll warp to the closest point then. A dragon.
A dragon. He's out for blood. Dragon. Or maybe, I don't know. He might be a friendly dragon.
You don't look like Alduin.
Are you a friendly or are you a naughty dragon?
Oh, there's a bandit chief coming after me too? You shouldn't have. Ooh, it's a legendary dragon.
Ooh. Ooh, cool, he got the rammy horn.
And a free bandit chief on top of it, who is shield bashing me something fierce. Just delayed the inevitable, but...
Hero toasty now. Get out the water.
The Nordic carved outfit looks really cool. Reba should eventually get that. Because it has
Yeah,
bear.
you know what? I think it's because bear. I think Ariba should wear heavy armor.
Another bandit chief? There was 2 bandit chiefs?
2 bandit chiefs for price of 1. Give discount.
Dual bandit chiefs? Okay, little minions of bandit. Plunderer, dead. Give me your everything. And who was over here? I have things to loot. Where? Og? Oh, did you flee? Okay. Well, I mean, if you're running away, fine. But if you randomly decide to come after me all at once, I will obliterate you.
I will rip you asunder. You will be unrecognizable.
Daedric armor of peerless restoration. Nifty. Nope. Can I lift this dragon? No, this one doesn't want to be lifted. Some set of dragon bones, when the dragon dies, become really light for some reason. You can just wing them around.
Hollow dragon bone.
Let's see. I need to go this way. I'll try to not discover this tower so that I don't feel like clearing it out. Cloppity clop? I heard cloppity clop. Ah, there's an elk over there.
Cloppity clop.
Huh? What is a bear?
Bear. Reba does not have salad. Cannot kill bear.
Cannot repel the bear with salad.
Reba feels unprepared.
I will gather the jazz bay. The most musical kind of bays.
The jazz bay. Does the jazz bay like the flambe?
Maybe. Oh, hi, goat.
Their favorite type of car is a Hyundai.
Maybe their favorite Pokemon is Flabebe.
And their favorite food is a sundae.
Okay, I am at a weird crossroad there. No, quit placing markers. I'm trying to scroll. Oh, of course there's a mountain in the way. Look at those static waterfalls.
I'm in the ocean swimming. Must you have a thunderstorm right now? I'm gonna get freaking electrocuted.
I guess I have no choice but to go along the stupid path. Well, that poor goat. It ran away from me straight into a bear. Yes, I know, bear. I ran up and stole meat from its goat, so it became aggressive.
Good.
Ooh.
Steal the meat from the bear. Goat meat is good meat. Unlike bear meat.
I can't mind because the bear is aggressive.
Like leather, but fatty.
Silly bear being a cave bear. We're not in a cave.
See, a stupid bear doesn't even know it's supposed to be in cave.
Do I have a disease? My vision keeps going wibble wobble.
Wibble wobble and you don't fall down. Or you do fall down.
I don't see any red text, so I don't think I have. Okay. It's just vision doing the Skyrim thing of being weird.
Oh, I'm glad that animals are turned to passive because I just ran face first into a pack of wolves.
Hey.
Yeah, I literally just walked up on it and just a whole bunch of them, and they just all stare at me and then just walk past me, and I'm like, oh, okay, hi guys, thanks guys, bye guys. And there's a tiny little puppy that amongst them going, it's just running everywhere. I'm like, oh sweet baby, I ain't gonna hurt you. And the parents don't care. They're like, what the frick? It has anxiety. You'll be fine. We're hoping he grows out of it. It's like has Echo's mentality. Oh,
Yeah. It moved, which means it's dangerous.
there's just plenty of trees around here. I could just make a small shelter for now over here.
You know, with you talking about making a small shelter, I know what game you're playing, but it immediately was like, oh, she's playing Fallout. I think I've heard you say the word shelter more times when you were playing that game than anything else. I don't know why there's a trail going up the mountain, but I'll take advantage of it. Hi there, little bunny. On your left. Actually, I was on your right, but still.
An acorn. Oh, looks like an acorn. Okay. Up here.
I saw a shadow in the sky.
Cool.
I don't see anything above me.
Okay. I'll get to that in just a second.
Did I just see the silhouette of a werebear? Jump, you fool! Jump! Oh my goodness! Yes. Now I got turned around. I think it's over. Get up the tiny hill. Yep, it's a werebear. Or a werewolf. Oh, it's actually a werewolf. I haven't had an actual regular werewolf in ages. No, it's a troll.
Oh, the troll.
You disappoint me, sir. Or ma'am, but you look like a sir. I will take your tiny contribution of troll fat. Got excited thinking that I might have encountered my first werewolf for ages. But no, it was a freaking troll. Well, that's an interesting feature in this field. Can I open this door too? No, okay. Okay, so what is this? A conjuration book, huh?
Ooh.
Looks like there was like a structure here. Something important. Oh well. Continuing on. How's it looking on the map? Ah, I'm almost to the point where I can start just traveling along the water. The water?
The water. Oh.
Who's talking? Is it you guys? Got another troll. Man, this area is troll heavy.
All the trolls. All the trolls.
Don't know what the troll was yelling at. There was no one near it.
You
I'll
know
take
them
it there.
trolls. They just don't yell at anything.
That's what it looked like. It looked like it was just, like, getting all fussy because there was a bush near it or something. That was a very poor vein of iron. I guess I go up the path that I saw the guards going. You guys still haven't made it up there? Man, you
You
guys get
expect
stuck on train like I do.
alert. You expect a lot from them. You expect alert.
I apparently expect more than they're capable. Ugh, must jump my way up Tiny Hill. Hello, large body of water. Let's swim our way to the town, shall we? And pick up fishes along the way. No, I want to be under the water. Why is this water so shallow? What's the point in having a race that is able to breathe underwater if there's almost no water in the entire game to use?
Yeah, good point.
Is that a catfish? Yes, I'll take it. Give me the catfish.
Where else?
You can't hide from me. I can take you.
Who are you guys? Oh, you're fighting me? You know, I wouldn't have noticed this had you guys not started yelling.
Where I'll kill you.
Did you say where are you while you're smacking me with a club?
Where are you? People sure are bizarre.
Give me your dwarven mace. You didn't even have anything interesting. You know what? You can just be corpses. What's in this amazing chest you were defending so much? 36 gold and a single gold ruby necklace. That was not worth letting yourselves get killed over. It's not worth
Jeez.
losing your head over, lady.
Oh, wow.
Into the water
Oh,
with you.
with that head.
Yeah? I'll take these oars.
Who does this connect to? This one?
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, little bag of gold. I know that you actually exist somewhere. First of all, let me acquire the tomatoes and whatever is in these sacks. Yeah.
Bring it ahead. Oh.
Where in actuality is that gold purse? It doesn't matter. It'll be like 20 gold or something stupid. Traders are the only people that carry any amount over like 10 gold in this world.
That's why one of the mods I got was specifically targeted giving traders and stuff more gold. So I could sell things.
That moose has big antlers.
Biggie Moose. Name it Sam.
Sam?
In Supernatural, Sam is referred to as Moose and Dean is referred to as Squirrel by Crowley.
Huh.
Like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Ah.
Because Dean is small and feisty and Bullwinkle's kind of tall and Sam can very much be that way at times. So he would often refer to them as Squirrel and Moose.
The little bit that I saw of it, it really didn't look that much of a difference in height-wise.
Oh yeah, there was a big height difference between Sam and Dean. Dean is not a small man, but he is a more normal-sized man, Dean is normal-sized, Sam is tall.
I refound the river.
Yay!
After the
Didn't know we lost it.
I lost it because I got distracted by the friggin' weird people that decided they wanted to attack me because I got near their treasure.
Oh, that's right. Their treasure of a gold or of a ruby necklace.
Yeah, a single ruby necklace and like 32 gold.
That's such an insequential amount of gold. I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for now. Give me that back. Oop. Give it back. And Jay's like, don't want it.
Divert my path a little, don't want to find another tower. I'll feel inclined to clear it. Kind of is a silver ore. I don't have much silver. I don't think.
Never should have come here.
You missed. There you go. My turn.
Okay.
Anyway.
Home. Currently, I put Tempo. Home.
Pou.
Tempo.
My favorite OU. The temp kind.
The temp type of ho. Tempo.
I must gather the gourds. They're gorgeous.
Cool. Everything. Cool.
But first, this farm for me to harvest. Hi, Chicky Poos. I'm going to harvest your neck. Thank you. Good thing the guards don't mind me going through and ransacking that entire farm. Kind of funny how you can get arrested for picking a flower in some buildings, but no farm cares if you take all of their stock. I believe I have found Riften. I have.
Yay!
Riften as opposed to Rift Out. I think this is the place that you're supposed to like try to barter your way in because of the guards or whatever. But
Yes.
I am going to just bypass that and jump into the house or into the place. Do, 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 do.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
But you got the gold because you stole it. Jeez, why must there be an entire town of nothing but thieves, essentially? Hello, Brynjulf.
Their economy must really be shit in this town.
I'd imagine so. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, so I'm going to ignore what you said.
Expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first. Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
No, I actually have a ton of money.
Aye, you've got a point there. Your guy's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now, that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine.
I don't care about the Thieves Guild. I never like doing their missions.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
I didn't even see you. You look like the wall. Here, have a gold coin, you dirty person. Are you following me, lady, or? Because you ran up to me and then stopped. You're jittering.
Until next time.
Get them before they're gone.
Would everyone quit talking at once?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk.
Man, your opinion changed a lot when I gave you a single coin. Still, oh yeah, walk right past me. I didn't even see you. It's nighttime and you look like a wall. Good gracious. Oh, well, that's not disconcerting at all. Go down into a sewer and there's just a random axe and a skull. Hello? Well, there's a trap. Who goes there?
What was that?
I don't know. Over here.
Okay.
You and Black Skeever? Draw.
You can't win this.
Why are you even attacking me? I'm just walking here. Route of the warrior, huh? I'll take your 22 points. Ooh, you're firing elven arrows.
You're no match for me.
Is that so? Any hoozle. Half of a bread. Random iron mace embedded in the wall. Why is it so dingy in here? This? Yes, this will help for a little bit. I guess down is the way to go.
Okay. I am all set.
Oh no, an expert lock. Whatever shall I do with my master locking skills? Oh, what a shame. Anywho. Yes, low life?
Not impressed.
Oh wow. Those are some crazy eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'll try and make this quick.
Not really her color.
No. She said she wasn't impressed. Let's see if this changes her mind.
Oh wow.
What do you guys say now? Thank you for the flawless amethyst. 59 gold.
Thank you much.
I'll take the rat tail. I didn't want the fork, but sure, I'll take the fork. Salt pile. A single gold in this cart. Man. Must have been a heavy little gold coin for them to be shipping this on this cart.
Maybe it's a rare edition. Maybe the king was drunk. Rogan.
Hello. What you doing?
Watching my brother play Skyrim.
Okay.
What you up to?
Eating ramen.
Cool.
Watching streamers.
Cool.
Oh, I can tell you the thing. From early.
Okay.
Alright. So
My brother is recording, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I just to let you know. It's fine. It's just in case it was something that you didn't want to be heard.
I mean,
It's not streamed, so I can technically cut it out, but
no, if you don't want me to talk a ton over your recording here in case something happens, I can.
no, I don't mind about that. I just was worried about you saying something that you wouldn't want to be heard.
Yeah. We were doing
No.
it for your safety, not
Nah,
us.
'cause I'm fine. My coworker might not so much, but I'm fine.
Judging off of what you've told me about said coworker, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's not a bad guy. He wasn't. I don't think he's ever worked retail before.
Yeah.
There's people like that you can just tell.
And the way he was talking definitely was not helping. So I went out to a business that does interior design for some of the businesses around here. And they use laptops, and they were replacing this one laptop and a docking station. And this is a little more preamble than what you need, but you know what? You're gonna get it anyway, because that's how my brain works. So when we went out there, we swapped out a lot of the equipment. We got the files and everything that needed to be switched over. She eventually shows up, the lady that we are actually switching the computer out for, because normally we can actually do pretty much the entire thing, even when nobody's there. As long as we have your computer password, we're golden. We can figure out the rest. We do it all the time. Actually, even if we don't have your computer password, we could do it all because we can reset your password and change it to something else that we know.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Change it back. But yeah. Anyhow, well, I got her signed into everything, got everything going. The only problem we had was on her previous laptop, she had been signed into a work account. Somehow, she had gotten signed into the work account and was using it as a Gmail.
Ooh.
This was not a Gmail account, though, that she had set up. They primarily used Outlook and Office 365, which are a lot of these, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, which is a whole separate thing from Google.
Mhm.
Somehow she used her Microsoft account to create a Google account, and normally you can set one to be the recipient of a reset email, but you cannot make your current email the reset email because you have to have two separate ones.
Yeah.
So that you can't get stuck in a loop with trying to reset the account that you're locked out of. Somehow, when she set up her Gmail, because the way their organization works, their Gmail is routed through their Outlook. So when she set up her Gmail using her Outlook account, it essentially allowed you to create the recovery email. That's what it's called. It allowed them to use their work email as the recovery email. She then also never set any of the other recovery options, like the verification through a phone, through a multi-factor authenticator app, through a text message, or anything. Nothing else was ever set up, and there was no secondary recovery email ever added to the account.
What?
I'm not sure how. Now, the other things would be fine, but we have no idea how she managed to set her recovery email as the email that needs to be recovered.
Yeah.
Google normally does not allow that. While we were trying to recover this email, it was stuck in a loop. We had sent the recovery message several times, and it could not recover itself. We tried contacting Google support. Google support does not have a phone number. And the entire time we were doing this, whenever I started and realized that there was a problem, I let her know that it seems that she is locked out of her account because it's stuck in a reset loop. And I didn't know much about how to actually change that or how to help with that. And so I was doing my best to troubleshoot it. And as I'm sitting there doing this troubleshooting, my newbie that I was training, he is like, man, how could somebody do this? This is like really, really dumb. How could somebody reset an account or have an account set up like this? I'm like, well, normally Google doesn't allow that, but we don't really know what happened and why that went that way. So we'll just our job is to troubleshoot it and make it work again. And as I'm sitting there doing that, it's taking a couple minutes, and the longer I sit there, the more he keeps going on like, yeah, this is really dumb. Whoever did this must have been like an idiot. He never said the word idiot, but he did allude to it.
It was implied.
Whoever did this was stupid, and I'm fairly certain that the person that did it was the lady that we were switching out the laptop for, who was sitting right next to us. She was also getting frustrated because she wasn't paying much attention the entire time. And I would ask her, can you pull up Gmail on your phone? And she would pull up Outlook. And I'm like, that's not Gmail, that is your Outlook. I need, I need to see your Gmail thing. And she would pull up her Google account, which was a personal Google account on her cell phone, which was different from her work account. But she was trying to use her credentials for her personal account to log into the work account. And she was getting frustrated. The gentleman behind me that I was training was subtly and not so subtly beginning to insult people possibly around us. And I was like, all right, we need to just kind of get out of here because he's not helping. She's getting frustrated with me. And I can't fix this problem here on my own. So I tell her, I'm like, unfortunately, we gotta go. But if you can call into our help desk, they should be able to help you, lickety-split. Somebody dedicated to your team will be able to contact you and be able to help you remotely and just fix all your problems instantly. And that is exactly what happened. She called into our help desk before we were even out the door. She was already calling our help desk. They remoted into her computer, and they were able to reset her passwords and get her going.
Well, that's good.
But she did note in our review that she gave average service, which I've like never gotten an average service review before. And then she also wrote that that the install tech could not get logged into the password, or could not get logged into my Gmail, and left while asking me to call their help desk instead of doing it themselves. I guess she probably didn't use that many words, but it was pretty much, yeah, he left, had me call the help desk after he left. And my manager and my boss and the boss above them were like very concerned why I didn't stay to help and complete this and, you know, get in touch with the help desk myself. Rather, I just left and told her to call a different person. It looked rather unprofessional.
It did. But at the same point in time, it looks rather unprofessional when you have a rookie sitting right next to you who is berating the individual who you're trying to help.
And I told him that, I'm like, the situation was quickly devolving. He was getting frustrated with me, and I wasn't getting much more information out of her because she was getting upset. And I could not make him stop talking. And once we got back to the car, and on our way back, I told him, like, you can't be, you know, degrading anybody like that about decisions that happened in the system. We can say things like, oh yeah, it looks like your system had a creative solution applied to it. Sure, somebody somewhere may have, you know, done this a little differently, but you can't pretty much call somebody an idiot because you have no idea who did it. It could have been the person sitting in front of you, could have been the CEO of the company, could have been some director or security expert that set it up that way and clicked the wrong button, or purposely set it up that way for a certain reason. We don't know. This is also not the first mistake he's made. He's made a couple little mistakes. I don't think anything fireable, but what was it? He downloaded a piece of software that technically we needed, but he downloaded it from somewhere we're not supposed to get it from, and it didn't work. And it took me forever to figure it out. Which was a no-go. You're not supposed to do that. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
you're fine.
Apparently, he also caused an issue with another computer that I also installed, but one guy, he was very frustrated and very upset because we had a major, what was it? Apparently, parts of my town lost power overnight, and at like 6 in the morning, when a lot of people started rolling into work, they started calling our help desk, and the 2 guys on staff that were for overnights were just inundated with calls, and they were swamped. Swamped. That is my new word.
That word.
Swarmed and swamped at the same time.
It's swarmed.
Swamped. They were swamped with everything. They almost had to start calling people that were like in bed asleep because they're like, this is getting ridiculous. We are too swamped with stuff. That is my new word.
Swarmed.
It's
The swampening.
I've been doing that a lot more lately than I should be. My mouth is moving faster than my brain. Or the other way around. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah. Somewhere like 3 of our top clients, their servers just quit in the middle of the night. And yeah, it looked like there was some sort of power outage or power flicker, and it reset a lot of stuff.
I wonder if that has something to do with, because there was apparently a Visa outage as well recently.
That might be something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, they had to sort a bunch of stuff out. They had to send some of our network engineers out and go fix like the switches and the servers and be like, what the frick is going on here? You know, some of them had no service at all. And some of them thought might be a problem on the ISP. No, it was a problem with their hardware. A lot of them, they needed their server switched back off and back on. And they needed stuff replugged in, and I think one of them actually a server board, because it like in a server has like a bunch of like little, like I guess drawers that you can pull out that are covered in ports.
Yeah.
And a couple of those got fried,
Oh.
so we had to swap some of those out. But while all that was going on, this one guy gets a call from a client that is having an issue with one computer because me being I guess technically my fault because I was the last one to touch it. I went on site and I installed it, and while I was installing it, I was being ushered all over the place to fix a whole bunch of stuff all at once by this particular client. And they had me go in and what was it? I swapped out a computer and I switched everything over. For starters, they gave us the wrong information. They told us the wrong account initially when we set up the account, and they told me that only after I arrived. The reason that's an issue is because whenever we set up accounts and we log in on a new computer with an old account, we have to reinstall a lot of applications specifically for that account. If you install them like on the administrator account or on a different one, they don't always transfer back and forth. Like, say if Sugar and Dash were sharing a computer, and Sugar had her own username and password, and Dash had his own username and password, if they both signed in using their own credentials, they could see radically different computers based on what they download.
Yeah.
It's like a profile.
It is exactly that. It's a profile. So they told us the wrong profile, which sucked. Because then I signed into the new profile, had the same password, just a different username, which is bad idea, by the way. Very bad idea. Because it's like 2 letters off and a whole bunch of shit can go wrong. But I swapped over. A lot of the stuff looked like it switched over. I was trying to make everything work, and then I got a lot of it initially started. A lot of it initially ran. So I was like, cool, great. The doctor came in while I was being rushed out of the room to go set up a printer in another room, and I was like, hey, can you go through and you check all of your programs that you need to use, make sure everything is working. I set up this, I did that, I did yada 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 yada. Make sure it's all working. I'm gonna be here for a minute setting up a bunch of these printers. So if you guys have a if anything is a problem, let me know immediately. So I leave the room and I go set up some printers, and I start coming back because some of my stuff's in that first room. And I go in there and the doctor's leaving that room that I had asked to test it. And I asked her, I'm like, did everything look okay? Is everything working? I think this was probably 15, 30 minutes later. I'm like, everything look okay? Looks like it was all working to me, but did you test it all? Make sure it was all good to go. And she looked at me and goes, yeah, it looked great. Everything should be good to go. Thank you very much. I'm like, great. And I didn't think twice about it. Because I'm like, cool, one thing down out of like the 5 I've been given. This was supposed to be a one thing task, and now I'm turned into a small project. So I went back to work, took a bunch of equipment with me, swapped out a bunch of equipment, and set up a bunch of equipment. And like 2 days later, they call in saying, hey, nothing on my computer is working. And I'm like, you said it was working when I was there. Turned out the gentleman, his name is
The
Cameron.
doctor.
Oh,
Or the boy.
The newbie was the guy that actually set up this computer for us. He was an intern at the time, and he was being trained on how to set up and stage these computers. And when he staged it, he messed something up. He didn't transfer some files over. He bounced around we have a bunch of instructions for a bunch of different things. Oh yeah, looks like the screen has disconnected.
My game crap. Not that one. This one. Don't know what broke. Don't know
Oh,
what, bro.
where was I? Oh yeah. So he looked over at me because I was the last one to touch it, and he's like, the guy that had to fix all the problems was like, well, why didn't you, why is this broken? What happened here? What was going on with this? I'm like, well, she said it was working. By the end of his call with the client, which took him like an hour, which he was not happy about, he got the whole story, and it lined up exactly how I was saying it, that they were ushering me around, that they gave us the wrong information, but upon looking at it, the newbie didn't do the install right with a lot of the programs. He jumped around the instructions and didn't do them all. On top of that, he didn't test them when he got done.
Should not have meddled in the Tholmor's affairs.
Alrighty, Jay, I'm gonna have to go to sleep here in a minute.
Already?
Well, I gotta put the babe on the bus in the morning.
Yeah.
We really gotta start doing this earlier.
Yeah. I feel like I should turn the gamma up or something in this game. Good gracious, it's so dark.
I know, it's very dark.
And I'm pretty sure I have the gamma turned up on the game.
It's never enough. Never enough gamma.
Taking your
Make it white.
point. These are chests? Look how tiny!
Itty bitty baby chest. They're so cute. Pocket chest.
This Warax fainted in surprise.
It can't take how cute they are, and I get it. It's too cute.
Unlock. Not much in it, but I mean, it's better than the chest that those people defended with their lives, stupidly. I am lost. There's where I need to be. There's a wall in the way. Oh, is it down? Whee! Potion of illusion. Okay, so I'm entering a new area. And we shall continue this quest line. We're getting somewhat far in the quest line, I feel.
Neat.
This part of the game I honestly don't remember because I usually just breeze through it.
Ink pot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
Well, I forgot there's a lady that constantly goes through a checklist. You're off to bed then, Chuck?
Yep, I'm off to bed.
Alrighty.
I'll talk to you both later. Night. Bye.
Night.
Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone. No, no, no.
Mouse is trapped. There we go. Mouse? Here. For a minute, so I can say thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll see you in the future. May you have a wonderful day. Goodbye everyone.